Korean people seem so meek
Oh, Lord.
and humble.
Really? You're saying all Korean people are this way. Jesse.
They seem like, oh, yeah.
No, oh my God, Jesse. We're gonna edit that out, dude. You see what he did, dude? He did the Fu Manchu. We don't, none of that, dude. 2025, bro. No, we don't do that.
Oh, you don't do it anymore?
No, we don't do that. No.
You're like, oh, you want rice?
Oh my God, dude. Lord. I don't think any of this is airable. Can we even put this on YouTube? Jesse. Oh, man. I forgot the plot. You're making me sweat now, man. Look, you're making me sweat, Jesse. What is going on here? Thank you.
I gotta put you on the hot seat.
Yeah, oh, that wasn't the hot seat?
No.
Now we're starting the hot seat? The whole time it's been a scorching hot seat. And you're supposed to be a minister. You're supposed to ease my soul, not to make me sweat. Man.
Do Korean people and Japanese people and Chinese people, do they get along?
Ooh, God, that's a real tough question, my man. Let's ease into it, huh, Jesse? Man, you're like coming at me at all three different angles. You're Japan, China, Korea. Well, I don't know if this is a trick question or what, but history has happened, right? We know World War II happened.
Right.
So to be honest with you, for me now, I got Chinese homies, Japanese homies. Like, I don't have no bias.
Right.
But that's my generation. My parents, on the other hand, dealt with the Japanese invading their land and all that stuff. So there's history there.
And so they don't like each other.
I wouldn't say that. I think through time and through them just being more Americanized, their outlooks, their perceptions have changed.
When I'm walking down the road, I can't tell a Korean person from a Japanese person from a Chinese
Here
person.
we go again. Oh, Lord.
From
Really?
Yeah. And so like when you're walking down the road, let's say you're walking a crowd of people like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys automatically know that you're Korean or Chinese, or do y'all think y'all look? I mean, do you know right away?
Ooh, man, you know how to throw the curveballs, don't you, Jesse? Holy smokes. Let me think about that one. You know what's crazy is as I've gotten older, I could tell. I don't know how. Maybe it's an instinctual thing.
Right.
But I don't know. There's something about just certain. I know other people can't tell, but if like I could spot another Korean person,
Right.
and I'm like probably 90% right, like most of the time.
Right.
But I don't know if other Asians could do that. I'm sure a Chinese person could probably spot another Chinese person. It's weird. It's one of those, again, it's one of those things where you can't explain. It's like a more of an internal feeling.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I know what you mean. 'Cause
Yeah.
For me, all blacks look alike.
Here we go.
You know, so,
Oh, Lord. Jesse.
so when I'm walking down the road and a bunch of black people, I know that everybody's black. And then if some African blacks are in the midst of the crowd, I know that they're from somewhere else. They're not normal black.
Oh.
Isn't that amazing?
What was that?
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing. That's similar to what I was telling you about,
Right.
man. Yeah. But the thing is, you can't explain why, can you? You just know.
You can tell, right? You just know. And so let me ask, what's wrong with the blacks?
There's nothing wrong. There's another. What kind of question is that, man? What is your problem? You know what? How about this?
Well,
Instead of black, white, Korean, Chinese, Indian, whatever, Latino, what's wrong with humans? Can we answer that?
But you were a hip hop artist, right? So
Yeah, I mean,
that means you mingle with the blacks, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say so. Like,
And so what's wrong with them?
there's nothing wrong with them. I think there's something wrong with humans.
Oh, you do?
But I don't think there's wrong with.
But nothing wrong with the blacks?
I don't think so. I think I mean, like, how do we even enter this? I don't know. It's such a general question. I don't think there's anything. What's wrong with the Koreans? How about that? What's wrong with the Koreans?
But tell me first, what's wrong with the blacks?
I don't think there's much wrong with the blacks.
So is there something wrong with the Koreans?
Well, I'll admit this. Yeah, like certain generations of Koreans, like they tend to be a little racist.
They do?
My peoples, yeah.
They're racist toward your people or other people?
Well, like you see Menace to Society, right? That movie?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the beginning scene where the Korean lady follows those two young black kids around the liquor store, right?
Well, that's because blacks...
Well, that's called profiling.
But that's because the blacks steal.
What was that?
That's because they steal.
Well, don't...
Am I right about that?
Hey, man, I'm Korean. You don't think I stole?
Let's say you own a Korean store.
Yeah.
And some blacks came into your store.
You know what I would do?
Would you follow them around?
No, you know the difference is I would hire them.
No.
I would be, you know why? Because I'm in their community, right? There's a difference.
Oh, I see.
I'm in their community, so I'd be like, hey, man,
so you
need a job? Come work for me.
And so you would be afraid until you were hired.
I would befriend them. They would be my homies, yeah. Because I'm in their, that's a difference. I'm in their community. You know?
How about if you were in your own community?
Same difference. I would hire him. I like him.
But he's Mexican.
It's okay. The race, that's not an issue with me. Right? You know, he seems like a nice, like a sharpshooter, a nice guy, and he seems trustworthy.
He's not a Mexican, though. I think he came from that country where they sell drugs. What's that country? Colombia.
Oh, they have the cocaine there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Well, no, the thing is, that's not racist, because guess what? Have you seen Scarface?
Not lately.
I know, but what I mean, because movies, they can influence you. Wouldn't you at least agree with that? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What's important to you?
What, man, you're throwing me all kinds of, family. That's probably the most important, family.
And why is family so important?
Because they brought you into the world. Those are your peoples. Those are your immediate people, you know, the people that raised you on earth.
But why is that important, though, just because they brought you into the world?
For me, it just is, you know.
But families don't like each other.
Well,
they don't get along.
Well, which families do you talk? I mean...
All families.
Well, you know, that's why communication's important, right?
Right. Have you noticed that families don't get along?
Yeah.
So why are they so important then?
Hey, listen, man. My dad used to beat me to death.
Nice.
You know? If I played the keyboard loud and he was taking a nap, he would come in butt naked and he would beat my back with the keyboard.
You know why he would beat you?
Because he was irritable and he was pissed off that I woke him up when he was taking a nap.
But did he really beat you, or are you joking?
No. So you want to tell you the story? Okay, so me and my friend David Oliver, God, we must have been maybe elementary school, middle school. Well, anyway, we had a Casio keyboard, and it was one of those Casios where you could sample, like you could press a button and go, hey, and it'd go, hey, hey, hey. It was like the Freddy Krueger Casio.
Okay.
So we were having fun with that, and then next thing you know, my dad bum rushes through the front door, butt naked, and he rips the keyboard out of the plug-in out, and then he just starts beating me with my friend right there. And that's not the thing I remembered. The main thing I remembered is after he beat me with it, he left the room and I could see his ass, and there's tissue paper. There's like tissue paper coming out of his ass.
That's not true.
Yeah, there was a little stringy. It wasn't this. It was more. It was kind of like this, very thin, like this. And then that's what stood out to me as a kid.
So why was he so cruel to you?
I don't know, man. He had a bad temper, Jesse. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like.
And did you forgive him?
Yeah, and okay, let's just bring it back to the point as far as family values. Even though he did that to me, and it was very traumatic for me as a kid. Because let me tell you something. I feel bad for that white kid, David Oliver, you know, because when I went to his house, we used to go to his house. He lived by avocado trees. We'd make guacamole.
Right.
His dad would embrace him. Like and I was jealous. I'm like, wow, I don't get that in my home. Like his dad would, son, I'm so proud of you. I love you so much, son. And I'm like, wow. And then to be honest with you, that made me jealous.
Right.
But that's the difference. Is even though my dad did that to me, now that I'm older, I'm like, dude, this dude was busting his ass to keep a roof over our head.
Right.
So I mean, that's no excuse to beat your kid, right?
Right.
But I kind of empathize with the fact that. Okay, he was trying to run 3 stores. Do you know that he had a van, and he would drive around lugging clothes in the back, you know? And he wouldn't even stop to take a shit. He would go on a paper plate.
Amazing. You know how difficult your girlfriend is at times?
Take it easy there.
Same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You're dating the woman that you hate.
Oh, my God.
You're dating your mother.
Jesse, please. Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Are you married?
Does she obey you?
Oh, man, what do you mean, dude? This is 2025. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about, man?
Does your girlfriend obey you?
Yeah, I mean, we get along fine.
Does she obey you?
Yeah.
She obeys you?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, our communication's good, man.
No, not communication, obey.
What do you mean? Like, what do I have? Do I have like a leather thing around her neck, like obey me. Come on, dude, it's 2025.
How do
what are
you-
you talking about here, Jesse? Gosh. Hey, I'd like to attend your church service, though. What, am I invited?
Yes. All
Really?
people invited. And you were a Christian at one time.
Here we go, dude. Here we go. Let's go, dude. You want to do it, dude? Let's go.
You were a Christian
Yeah,
at one,
man.
but you're not a Christian now.
Well,
Are you?
hold up, before you put words into my mouth.
No, that's right.
I'm
Let's
known
go back
as a
to
carnal Christian.
Are you what?
You know, come on, man.
What'd you say?
Carnal Christian,
What's that?
where you once have accepted Christ in your life, but you strayed away.
Oh, okay, okay.
Carnal Christian.
So you were a Christian at
Yeah,
one
man.
point.
I went to all the Christian camps, Student Venture, Hume Lake, Bible studies, the song, the whole thing, man.
Right
I
on.
brought some of my homies to Christ.
Right on. Korean people seem so meek
Oh, Lord.
and humble.
Really? You're saying all Korean people are this way. Jesse.
They seem like, oh, yeah.
No, oh my God, Jesse. We're gonna edit that out, dude. You see what he did, dude? He did the Fu Manchu. We don't, none of that, dude. 2025, bro. No, we don't do that.
Oh, you don't do it anymore?
No, we don't do that. No.
You're like, oh, you want rice?
Oh my God, dude. Lord. I don't think any of this is airable. Can we even put this on YouTube? Jesse. Oh, man. I forgot the plot. Let's go back to church camp, huh? Man.
So,
Hey, you should use that one as a reel to get people to watch it. Have him go, oh. Jesse, you're from LA, man.
I'm from Alabama.
Yeah, okay.
See?
Yeah, and can I say something? I did some. Does Gary, Indiana, stick out to you?
I lived there for a while. It was a mess.
But did I do some research, or did I do
Yeah,
some
you
research?
did. The blacks
How did
were
I do
out
that?
of control in Gary.
Like, give me an example. Like how?
I remember when I first went there, they had it used to be predominantly white, and it was beautiful, businesses everywhere. You know how white people live, right?
Here we go. The generalizing.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
Right. And then so blacks lived in Gary, Indiana. And I went to this high school, Edison High School there. And so it was like really nice school with lots of white kids and some black kids and really nice. And then they elected a black mayor.
There you go.
Richard Hatchett, I believe his name was. And the very next, they had the election on Tuesday. And the very next day, all hell broke loose.
Black versus white?
Black people started attacking white in the schools and beat them up, fighting on the bus, and just destroyed the school.
And you saw this with your own eyes?
With my own eye.
So you're, man.
And they destroyed Gary, Indiana, and the white people had to leave.
So is Gary, Indiana...
And Gary has not recovered since the white people left.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that one of the poorest places
Now
in
it is,
America?
but it used to be amazing.
But not now.
Right.
So what happened to Gary, Indiana?
The blacks destroyed it. White people left, and the blacks destroyed it.
You see?
Isn't that true?
Wow. You tell me. I mean, you're the
That makes
historian
sense,
here.
though,
I'm
right?
trying to learn from you.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
So what's wrong with the blacks?
There's nothing wrong with the blacks, man. God, that's the second time you asked me. What are you trying to do to me, man? Gosh. I already told you what's wrong with the Koreans. Yeah.
So I had a white friend, and he used to live right across from the school, and we used to hang out and play and stuff. And after they elected the first black mayor, and the blacks started to attack the white people, overnight his family moved them away. I don't know what happened to him.
What would you say?
They didn't even give him a chance to say goodbye. They packed it up because they were afraid of the blacks.
But you were friends with him, right?
Right.
But you didn't see color.
I
back
did.
then. But you knew he was a white kid?
Yeah.
But that didn't stop you from being friends with him, did it?
Right, and you know why?
Because he was probably a nice kid. And
No.
he was, why? Why were you friends with him then?
I was afraid of the blacks.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a whole. I didn't expect that. Okay.
Why do you expect that answer?
I don't know because you're a black man. Like why? You know, that's like me saying I'm afraid of the Koreans or something.
Blacks don't like each other.
But you're saying like for the most part, but there are instances where they do get you know.
When? Name me one instance.
All right, cut. All right, tune in to youtube.com/Stevie Weeby. Streaming on Thursdays at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. And his Instagram is QUANGOU. See you guys in a few months. Jesse.
Give me an
Wow.
instance where they do get along.
I mean, I mean, there's communities of blacks that live in the same community, and they have businesses together. I mean, I don't think it's fair to generalize saying that.
Where's that community?
I don't know, man.
So you making that up?
Well, this is LA, though, right? It's a melting pot, right? There's blacks, Latinos, Koreans. We all get along, and there's blacks in all different races in the melting pot, and everyone's,
So if the blacks get along, why they move out of the community as soon as they get $1?
Is this similar to how other interviews are as far as
Yes.
what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to answer that because I'm not black. I'm a Korean guy. But if I were, I think I would have a better understanding of, more knowledge of as far as the way.
But you said there's an instance where blacks do get along, but you couldn't name one.
Well, in LA, this is LA.
But they don't get along in LA.
What do you mean? I see it all the time. Going out, I see blacks together. I mean, just the other day, I just saw 28 years later, and there's blacks, and they're selling their CDs, and they're working as a group, and
But that doesn't
they're
mean
friends.
they get along.
Oh, how do you know that? How do you know they don't get along?
I know blacks.
So you know every single instance.
I know the nature of blacks.
Huh. That's I don't know. I'm not. Look, I
Would
can't
you-
comment that much
Right.
on it, because
Well,
being a short Korean guy, I
don't-
wish I could give you more input
I don't
on that.
blame you.
But
Yeah.
and because I don't want to disrespect or disagree. Just to I don't want to
Right,
disrespect
absolutely.
your stance on it because you have your own experience.
Oh, the reason I was
Yeah.
afraid of the blacks, I forgot to tell you this. I grew up in Alabama, and when I was growing up, black people were not fighting one another. They were not stealing and robbing and killing, and they treated all people the way they would like to be treated. Whites and black got along for the most part, and I didn't grow up around violence like that.
Okay.
And so when I went to Indiana, it was new to me. It was shocking, and so that's why I was nervous.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about now? Are you okay with?
I live
your
in the
people's-
Jewish community.
And the podcast should end right there. Jesse, what is happening here? Oh my goodness. Woo.
What does people like Snoop Dogg and all those guys do when they get money? Do they stay in the hood or do they leave the hood?
I mean, that's another question because I don't know how Snoop is really living. I mean, there's
doesn't
only
live
so
in the
much they
hood.
but the thing is, there's only so much they show you on the
Right.
media and YouTube. I don't know. I know he's smoking blunt. He's smoking weed.
Right.
But I've heard that he's a family man. Okay.
Right.
I only know certain things about Snoop, right? Like he's from Long Beach.
Well, I just
He worked
mentioned
with
him
Dre.
because I noticed all of these black people who make a lot of money, they pretend to be into the black thing, but when they make a lot of money, they move into the white areas. They don't stay in the black areas.
Well, Nipsey Hussle stayed in the hood.
Where's Nipsey now?
Dead.
I rest my case.
Cut. Cut. And that's a wrap. It's in the can. Holy smokes.
So you were a Christian. How old were you when you became a Christian?
This was probably, I would say high school because I didn't get girls in high school because I was,
A Christian.
Straight and narrow.
Oh, okay. And then how long were you a Christian before you walked away from
all
it?
right, I'll be honest with you, okay? I strayed away because I went to college in Arizona. I went to Arizona State.
Right.
And I experimented with, drugs and alcohol. And
Well,
that's
okay.
what, yeah.
And that's when you
Yeah,
stopped being a Christian.
yeah, and then well, the thing is, I tried going to a campus ministries at ASU. I went to a couple of those services, but I got into it with another dude. It was a white dude, and we got into a confrontation, and he was telling me, "Oh, you're not a true disciple of Christ," and we got into an argument.
Oh.
It wasn't a very loving situation where I'm like, you know what? I don't have to go to this,
Right.
He kind of gave me a hard time there. He was kind of just judging me without knowing me, so yeah, and then life happens, and yeah. But I know that there is power in the word Jesus. Even though I've strayed away, I know there's power in just that the name Jesus, because going back to Poway, my house was haunted.
Oh, yeah, I wanna ask you about that.
It was built on I believe an Indian burial ground where there's unsettled souls there, because when I in my childhood home in my room. I had Bible verses all over my bedroom. Like I had Philippians 4:13, Ephesians, Matthew. I had verses all over my room, and they still got to me, these spirits or demonic voices.
When you say got to you, and how did they get to you?
Well,
In what way? What did they do to you?
Well, have you heard of sleep paralysis?
Yeah, I've heard of
that.
It's
like you're unable, you're kind of half asleep, half awake, but you're unable to move. It was that times 100 because I was being held down by a force, but I heard not just one whisper, I heard legions of demonic voices. And then I'll tell you what they were doing. It was almost like they were all trying to talk to me at one time, but in whispers. It was like, but like just think all at one time.
Right.
So I'm a kid, I'm sweating frantically, and I can't even move. They're holding me down, Jesse. And they weren't angelic, okay? It was sinister. It was like from a horror movie, man. And so I didn't know what to do, but I'm thinking something in my head told me, yell out for him.
Oh, Jesus?
Yeah. And so they were doing something where I could only get the J and the E out. So I was being held down like, I could only get the J and the G, and then I finally, Jesus! I yelled it.
Right.
Everything cleared the room, man.
What now?
Everything cleared.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard
So that's why I'm saying, this is because I'm not that religious now, but I know that moment, that saved me.
Right.
That got that got the spirits off. So I know, even though I haven't gone to church or I haven't been active, I know that's my testimony as far as
believe that.
You know what I mean?
Believe.
Like they got scared of that word, man. That name, it was like air conditioner, like wind, everything. They disappeared, man.
Right on.
They were on me, dude. They were on me.
I remember that happened to me once in my room. I was sleeping, and I could see a darkness come through the door.
A shadow?
Yeah, and it held me down, and I couldn't move. It would hold me down, and I said Jesus' name, because I've been taught to say that, and it went away once I said that.
So what's that telling you? There's power.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not a religious guy.
Right.
Like I'm just saying, I know like that did something.
How old were you when that happened?
Oh man, that was in high school.
Really? So
I was
you were a teenager?
Yeah. Because the reason why I'm saying that, because like I started writing verses and like putting them all over my bedroom. So when I woke up in the morning, I could look and be surrounded by the word.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
did your family member think you were crazy putting all those verses on the wall?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
They're like, we're losing my son here.
Yeah, on some serial killer on that tip. Like
Yeah.
Like what is he doing? Yeah.
Did you have a room by yourself, or did you?
Yeah, I had a room by myself. And the thing is, I actually went back. Me and Jeremiah, because Jeremiah was here, right? Me and Jeremiah went back to San Diego, and we went to my old home, and we actually walked in, and there's no one there. We're basically trespassing.
Right.
But we walked in there, and I was FaceTiming my mom. I go, hey mom. Guess where I'm at? She goes, Oriso, like, where are you, Oriso? I'm like, I'm in Poway. And she hung up. She was
really?
Because you don't think she had some demonic experiences there? She used to park her. It was only on that side of the house.
Right.
So that side of the house was where the garage was. So there was instances where she would park her car, and she would feel like they were trying to drag her down, and so she would sprint.
Wow.
She would sprint beeline to her bedroom.
That's amazing.
No, it's not amazing. Why is that? It's horrific, dude. How is that amazing? Thanks for joining us at The Fallen State. Make sure you tune in and with Jesse Lee Peterson.
How long did this last? Go on.
Until I moved to Arizona. It lasted for. You know what's crazy is, we've seen enough horror movies where these entities, it's a progressive thing. So I didn't notice it till the story I told you. But now I told, and then the thing is, all the family members kept it to themselves.
Because it was happening to them.
Yeah.
But they just didn't talk about it.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I didn't find out until later in life, and then I asked them, like, hey, when we lived there, blah, blah, blah,
Right.
did this go down? They're like, yeah. I'm like, well, no one said anything. On top of all that, even my cousins, because they would come over for family gatherings, they could even vouch for that.
Wow.
They would tell me now, they're like, yeah, we never liked coming over there, dude. Like, Yeah, I'm like, really?
That's amazing. No one ever said anything.
I know. Well, maybe there's that. I mean, maybe it was set up that way where it was so frightening. Oh, because check this out. Can I tell you about my brother? Like, because he had the same thing happen to me.
Right.
So my brother, because again, all our bedrooms are on that side of the house. They attacked him too, the demons. You know how he got rid of them?
How?
Because he was near the laundry room, and then the laundry room led to the pool. He had to jump in the pool, dude.
Wow.
He had to literally jump in the swimming pool. Like, he was like, ah! And then he jumped in, and then, yeah, that's how.
Is this real?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I can't make this stuff up. Like, why would I? Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, unless he's lying, I don't think he would lie.
Right,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
of course.
But mine, that was probably the most terrifying, because I believe, I mean, you know, because you're in the Word of God, you know that there's, we do not deal with flesh and
Right,
blood, but these are spiritual principalities.
Yeah.
This is spiritual warfare. So this type of stuff exists. We just don't see it. It's on a different frequency, but I feel like the demonic, well, there's words for it, the jinn, the demonic, whatever you want to call these things, they're close to this frequency, and they could enter.
No, I believe it.
They could enter, but you won't see it, and when they enter in a group like that, it's very terrifying.
And so are you afraid of demons now?
No, because I could always yell Jesus. Because I know that's a kryptonite. I know that.
Right.
I know that now. I know that.
How do you deal with the demons inside of you now?
I play video games. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I try to, I play Warzone. I try to block it out. I know it's not the most healthy thing to do, but I usually, you know what? I just, again, it's my escape, you know? So it's either work on music or, yeah, I know it's not healthy, right? So, but it's an escape, you know, like the video games.
But you're giving life to them when you escape them rather than facing them.
All right, here we go. I knew you were going to get on me for this. You're right, and I just told you it's not the most healthiest way to deal with it, but I'm being honest with you.
Right, of course.
Man, I hop on Warzone or I play another game. I like role-playing games like Oblivion, where I could feel like I'm in a different world and living a different, life, and because these games are pretty off the chain right now, as far as like the realism and stuff, and
right.
like enchanting different items. So it occupies, and it is, again, it's just a distraction, right?
Right.
It's just a distraction. It's not solving my problem,
right.
But it's fun for me. It's not even, sometimes it's not fun. It's engaging enough to make me forget about life, and it makes me feel like I'm in that world, even if it's for 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. During that time, I'm like really locked in, and I feel like I'm not,
Why don't you?
Life's hard, man. It's painful, man. You know how it is. I mean.
Why don't you overcome them? You can overcome them. Why don't you?
Well, invite me to your congregation, man. Will you invite me?
Yeah, come Sunday. Meeting start at 11 a.m. So come.
Would that help me? Or would that help me? Because you're saying like that's better than video games, right?
Yeah, you got to face it so you can overcome them. If you drop your anger, you'll be done with them.
Wait, hold up. So you're saying the demons attack me because of my anger?
100%. 100%.
Thanks for tuning in to the Fallen State, y'all.
100%. You drop the anger, they have to leave you. They can't stay in a body that has peace.
Is that right?
Yeah.
But hold up, I got this. I'm going to throw a curveball back at you. Back when they did that to me, I was going to church all the time and bringing friends to Bible studies and all that. Then why was I susceptible even back then?
Because you had no peace. Even
when I was going to church,
you were angry going to church, and you were using the church in the same way you use alcohol, anything. You, not just you, but anyone. Oh, the way you use your video game, you just using the church, but you were still angry. So they were living in you while you were lifting up holy hands, and that's why you didn't have perfect peace then. Because you never overcame your anger. You got to drop the anger. Anger is of the devil. It's the nature of the devil.
Dude, you're getting real deep on me, aren't you?
Drop the anger, then the demon will have to leave you.
How do I do? I mean, what do I do?
Apologize to your mother for resenting her, apologize to your father for resenting him.
Okay.
And admitting to yourself, and you're already doing that you have this anger.
Oh, I just said it on the podcast,
what I'm saying,
man.
yeah.
I said it to you.
If I admitted it, and if you're serious about it, God will forgive you when you forgive, and the anger will be taken away, and you will be free.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's really good advice. No, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Wow. That was a good way to wrap it up, huh?
Not yet.
What do you mean not? Yeah, are you looking? Okay, we have 4.
Yeah, we got to get you on the hot seat.
What do you mean the hot seat? I felt like I've been in the hot seat the whole time, Jesse. I mean, could it get much hotter than this? You're making me sweat now, man. Look, you're making me sweat, Jesse. What is going on here? Oh my! How many lights do you need? There's like 100 lights on me.
They're gonna get you some paper towel.
No, we're good, man. Daniel, we're good. We're good. No, we're good, dude. We're good.
You are
what is this? The hot seat questionnaire?
Not yet.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna ask you this.
You got 20 seconds to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this, and then we do the hot seat. Should a man ever does educated women make for good wives and mothers?
What are you doing to me, Jesse? What are you doing to me, man? I was spilling my soul to you for a whole hour, and you're gonna ask me that? Can I say, no comment. Next. Go to the next one. Thank you. Go to the next one, Jesse. Thank you.
I gotta put you on the hot seat.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't the hot seat.
No.
Now we're starting the hot seat. The whole time it's been a scorching hot seat. And you're supposed to be a minister. You're supposed to ease my soul, not to make me sweat. Man, give me some comfort, my man.
I will. I'm about to give it to you.
Give me some biblical stuff, man. Give me this verse, man. Soothe my soul. Gosh.